Bandai's reveals have been teasing us plenty of what's to come on GD06, but I think today's reveal gave us a bigger hint on the exact theme the set is going for. Today's card is Soliel. Soliel is a white level 5 cost 1 DIANNA counter base with 6 HP. On deployment, you can reduce a pilotless enemy unit's AP equal to the number of friendly militia and DIANNA counter units for the turn. The base on its own is just fine. White finally gets an actual 5+ HP base that doesn't rely on healing itself like the Wilgum. Soliel does rely on having a fairly wide board, which, if you want to be funny, you can run a bunch of hip heavies to fill that out. Also, only being able to hit non-paired units means you're likely going to be stuck only being able to target less important units rather than bosses. But hey, maybe you really need to get rid of something that doesn't have a pilot. The other half of the issues with this card is they're really lacking units to play and support it. The base itself is DIANNA counter, so it's safe to say we may be seeing DIANNA counter in full. They're a white tribe, so playing them with militia seems to be the intent. An observation though, between ST12's Miliardo, I'll cover him when we get Epion, Vidar, Neo all but confirmed, and now DIANNA counter, they could potentially bring in Harry Ord and his gold sumo. GD06 is looking like a real rogues gallery set, which makes sense since GD05 was all about the heroes and main protagonist. I don't know if we'll get all the CHAR-CLONES, but Outlaws being our first real debut of 00 Season 2 could work by bringing in Mr. Bushido and his Masudao, which I think is cooler than the Susanoo, fight me. Zandscare Empire was nowhere to be seen when League Military debuted, so Chronicle could maybe sneak in. Vidar showing up just as easily could mean that Montag has a chance to follow him in. In fact, I'm gonna be bold and call my shot that Schwarzbruder and his Shadow Gundam are gonna show up. We got the gold shining, so it's just as likely. Or Gundam Spiegel, that's one of the names I flip back and forth on depending on my mood. A bold claim I know, but at least so far it seems CHAR-CLONES are the flavor of the set. In fact, technically, Atherin is just as much of a CHAR-CLONE. He had the role split between him and Raoul the Crusade for better or worse. Atherin got the red mobile suits and actual rivalry with Kira, while Raoul got the mask and... that's it.